Hey, everybody, it's Jade. Happy Skol Saturday and happy everything. I hope everybody is doing great. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm wishing you all well to you and yours. So we're going to do a little purple pregame per usual, of course, and it's a little bit different. Yeah, a little bit different setting here. I'm in a garage right now, but it happens. And I just want to let you all know too, I do have a very special guest with me here. We have Miss Kitty. There she is. This is Miss Kitty, everybody, aka Kitty, aka MK. Oh, so she's joining me for a little purple pregame today. She's enjoying the warmth of the garage, aren't you, Kitty? You're enjoying the warmth of the garage? Yes, you are. She's so adorable. We love her. So, Kitty, she's here with us. All right, purple people. So, like I said, Vikings, Rams. Are the Vikings going to be able to show the Rams the horns tomorrow? I don't know. We don't know with this team. We never know with this team, do we? I am planning on live streaming the game tomorrow, though, so definitely scroll on through. I'll be able to watch it. Fingers crossed for where I am right now, but it sounds like I'll be able to watch. So I am planning on live streaming. So I will be starting at about 11:30 Central Time. So scroll on through, swing on through. I'll be there. Gonna do a little planetary pregame too, see what the planets have to say about this game as well. And two, I just want to thank everybody that checked out my collaboration with Payo Time. He invited me on his channel, so I went over on his channel on Wednesday evening. That would be Payo Time, LA Rams YouTuber. So we previewed the Vikings-Rams game. It went really well, super fun. He's a great dude, makes great content over there. So if you haven't checked out his channel, go check it out. I will put a link to his channel in the description, and then I will also put a link to our collab on Wednesday too. And it's really fun talking to other creators and other fans of other teams because you get a little bit of inside intel about the other team as well. And it's just cool too. So everybody just go check out his channel. So with that being said, Vikings, they're 7-7 people. As we know, are they going to be able to move over 500 for the first time this season tomorrow by beating the Rams? Well, it's going to be a tall order. And I do think just with the weirdness with what's been going on with the team, just with how they are, I feel like they actually have a good chance of winning. And they're at home, so the fans that are going to the game tomorrow, you better be ready to do your job because at any point in time, you could get called upon to have to, go on the field or do whatever because Vikings fans, we know how vital fans being at the stadium are. You're pretty much like an extension of the team. So with that being said, I think that might help out. But because I think there's a lot of fans that are, for a while there was a lot of purple fans that were just like, okay, done, over it. Like, I guess we're at the game, but whatever. But I think there's like a little bit more momentum right now because technically, if the playoffs were to start today, the Vikings would be in the 7th spot. And if they win their last 3 games, they'll secure that last playoff spot. And winning 3 games in a row for the Vikings, that's a feat in itself. I mean, that is not guaranteed. It's one game at a time, and it starts tomorrow. So now, the biggest news is Dalvin Cook is on the COVID list. He got put on the COVID list on Thursday, and since he chose not to get vaccinated, he's going to have to be on there for 10 days. And so he's not going to be in, but we got a little Alexander Mattison magic that's about to happen because I'm pretty sure the Vikings this season, when they have started Alexander Mattison, they went 3 for 4. So it could be Madison magic that could help the Vikings get the victory tomorrow. And especially with Kenny Nwangu as well, because the Rams, they have kind of difficulty stopping the run. And when I was talking with Payo on Wednesday, one of his big concerns was Dalvin Cook. So Dalvin Cook is out, but Alexander Mattison has been holding his own for sure. And Kenny Nwangu as well. And we know Mike Zimmer loves the offense to run the ball. So that could be key for the Vikings getting the victory tomorrow. And for the Vikings offense, the problem there is going to be Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald getting at Kirk Cousins, rattling him early, that will definitely cause problems. And Kirk Cousins, too, has found himself on an injury report, too, as well. It sounds like he has a cracked rib. It sounds like just one. And I have my tinfoil hat, like Skol conspiracy, hat going on over here where I'm like, okay, so Kirk's on the injury report with a cracked rib. And is he just maybe like saying that he has a cracked rib because potentially he could also be put on the COVID list, and then he could just say that he's missing games due to the rib and not actually to COVID? Skol conspiracy, tinfoil hat. But actually, if you think about it, okay, he had his worst career game, Kirk did on Monday, throwing for 87 yards. And, when Akeem Hicks pummels you that many times, you might end up with a cracked rib. So, to give Pizza Ranch Boy the benefit of the doubt, it does sound like, it's an actual injury. And that would be a stretch. But you never know. People, you never know. You never know, do you? And so rattling Kirk early, and if he goes down to a cracked rib, knock on wood, I've never had a cracked rib, but that sounds absolutely painful. That's not something that just like heals itself all of a sudden, and I know that I think Drew Brees played with like 10 cracked ribs, or something like that, but and Kirk too, thanks to everybody in the comments that also let me know that Kirk has been durable, not only in the NFL with the Vikings, because that is one thing, like one positive for Kirk, that he has durability. And apparently he's been that way throughout his college career too, which I did not know. So thanks everybody for filling me in on that. And so that's going to be a problem. And then for the Vikings defense too, just to stay on the Vikings offense, actually, I am excited to watch the matchup between Jalen Ramsey and Justin Jefferson. I think that'll be fun. Two great players going at it. And as far as the Minnesota Vikings defense goes, okay, our secondary was already a problem, right? And now, what do we get to face? The collective we. What do the Vikings get to face? They get to face Cooper Kupp, who's the best wide receiver in the NFL right now. And it's just like, oh boy, that's going to be a tall order. So I hope Patrick Peterson is ready. Cam Dantzler, I hope you're ready as well because, Breeland's not on the team anymore. Oh, we got the heater starting up in here. It might get a little loud. Kitty might run. She gets scared by the heater. Kitty, are you scared? Yeah, she's all right. Anyway, so the Vikings secondary, that's going to be a feat in itself, and covering Cooper Kupp, so we'll see how that goes. I'm sure the Babysitters Club, Harrison Smith, Eric Kendricks, Anthony Barr, they're going to have to come together and, do the babysitting like they do and clean up all the messes. And for the LA Rams, Matthew Stafford, their starting quarterback, obviously, he's a former Detroit Lion. So Matty Stafford knows the NFC North. He knows the Vikings. But on the flip side, too, that means that Mike Zimmer knows him as well. And I think one thing, too, just looking at these two teams, especially just like reflective of their record per se, or just looking at them in general, it's interesting because Matty Stafford and Sean McVay, oh no, Kitty's out of here. She just got scared by the heater. All right, we'll go back over here. I think she wants to go outside, so I'm going to let her out. Anyway, so Matty Stafford and Sean McVay, they're like besties, okay? They're besties. And Kirk Cousins and Pizza Ranch Boy, Kirk Cousins and Mike Zimmer, they don't get along. They've never gotten along. So I just think it's something like a note that we could pay attention to, kind of just going over here. And it's just like, too, are the Vikings going to show them the horns tomorrow? I don't know. Anything could happen, and I'm Mike Tysoning it up over here. I'm enjoying the season. That's what I'm doing. Kitty, are we enjoying the season? We're enjoying the season, Kitty. We are going to do that. What do you think? Who do you think's going to win tomorrow? Anyway, this is probably turning into a little bit of a long pregame, just because we got a little different stuff rolling here. We got a winter wonderland happening. And, man, with the Vikings, too, it's just like you never know with this team. Can they win out, get themselves into the playoffs, and then go to the big game? No, of course not. Of course not. They're never going to win a Super Bowl with Pizza Ranch Boy under center. It's not happening. It's not happening. But I'm enjoying the season. Let's watch the game tomorrow, see what happens. And yeah, technically, if the playoffs were to start today, the Vikings would find themselves in the playoffs. And a lot of people say once you get in the playoffs, it's anybody's game, which is true. But have we seen the way that this team has been playing? They haven't been playing well. They're a complete cluster. But anything can happen. There's always weirdness. And I guess I'm going to wrap it up here because I'm already at like 10 minutes. But I predicted on Payo's channel a Vikings victory, actually, of 30-27. And I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to stick with it. And we'll see what happens. And we'll see if the Vikings can get themselves over 500 and beat a team that is 10-4, or the Purple are going to get completely annihilated. I mean, probably not. I think it's going to be pretty close. Me and Payo talked about that as well. We were both kind of thinking like high scoring, and it's probably going to be back and forth between the two teams. But are we not going to be entertained? I hope so. But to wrap it up, I'm going to say Vikings going to get the victory just because weirdness, and this is what they do. They dangle that purple carrot. They said, you want a little sample? Here, we can be good sometimes. And then you're like, wow, that's great. Can I get the actual like whole box of cookies? They're like, no, we just brought samples. So we're going to say the Vikings are going to get the victory. And on that note, I'm wishing you all well. We got a little bit of a winter wonderland out here. We'll end with this winter wonderland here. All right, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday, whatever you're doing. And definitely, I think I forgot to tell you all too that I'm planning on live streaming the game tomorrow. I think I forgot to mention that, but I'll make a post on it. And if I did mention it, I'm just repeating myself right now. So, all right, everybody, have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. And let's see what the Vikings can do tomorrow. All right, Skol on, people. Take care. Thanks for hanging out. Peace.